All right, so this question reads, individual hour-long auditions will be scheduled for each of 6 saxophonists, Fujimura, Gabrieli, Herman, Jackson, King, and Lauder. The auditions will all take place on the same day. Each audition will begin on the hour, with the first beginning at 1 p.m. and the last at 6 p.m. The schedule of auditions must conform to the following conditions. All right, so we've got the saxophonists, and we have the 6 auditions from 1 to 6 p.m. Okay, so now let's go to the rules. Rule number 1, Jackson auditions earlier than Herman does. Okay, so we know Herman can't be at 1 p.m. and Jackson can't be at 6 p.m. Let's go to rule number 2. Gabrieli auditions earlier than King does. All right, same as rule number 1. We know that King can't perform at 1 p.m. and Gabrieli can't at 6 p.m. Rule number 3, Gabrieli auditions either immediately before or immediately after Lauder does. So we have Gabrieli and Lauder next to each other in a block with a switch arrow because we're not sure which one comes first. Now, we can actually combine rules 2 and 3 like this. Because we know rule number 2 says that G is going to be before K, and we know rule number 3 says that G and L are going to be next to each other. So now we know that King has 2 saxophonists playing before him, which means that King cannot play at 2 p.m. Because if King was at 2 p.m., we wouldn't have enough space for both G and L. And we know that L has at least 1 saxophonist after, therefore L can't be at 6 p.m. All right, rule number 4. Exactly 1 audition separates the auditions of Jackson and Lauder. Okay, those are our rules, our setup, and our deduction.